Hey guys, here with another video, introduction or overview, depends on when you want to look at the video, of Thou Shalt Detox. So I like a table of contents to know what I'm up against, and I like to review it at the end, so you could use this for either one. In this module about detoxing, as we know, the first thing we think about is doing a cleanse, drinking a lot of water, getting special fibers going on, eating plenty of fruits and vegetables, and that's good. We need to get rid of anything that's toxic first, because it doesn't make sense cleaning everything out and continue to put toxins in, right? So whatever it is with people, our air, our water, what we're feeding our mind with, is it truthful? Is it upbuilding? Are we watching too much news? And getting close to the creek over here. You might be able to hear it. So we want to focus on foods that are cleansing. We know things like getting rid of wheat is good, getting natural fibers, and things like garlic. I like green apples. Of course, onions are good, detoxifiers. We'll talk about more in the videos, of course. And as you have heard, a lot of us know what we should eat, but if we know that it's cleansing us, eating mostly vegetables, we can help to speed up the cleansing process and use specialty fibers, as we talked about, like activated charcoal, zeolite volcanic powder, or bentonite clay is good. And doing what we're doing here, forest bathing, cleanses your lungs. There's so many good microbes out here in the forest that get on our skin and get into our lungs to help us balance. All the chemicals that are in our environment throw us off balance. We know that, right? So it's not necessarily that maybe we have eaten that bad in our life, but there's 50,000 chemicals in the environment, and a lot of them are banned in other countries, and some of them are very hard to get out of our body. So we can do our best to get done what we can do to cleanse whatever we can thoroughly. And I don't think I talk about this in any of the videos, but if you do enemas, like coffee enemas, you can do ozone enemas. That's really cleansing. Or you can go to a colon hydrotherapist, have them do it. I haven't done that in a while. It's probably time. And of course, detoxing of the emotions. A lot of people, they do all these diets, but they don't take care of the emotional component. You'll see how important it is by the end of our schooling. We have to distance ourselves from people that are toxic or complaining all the time, who don't give very much. I like getting the Calm app. I have several meditation apps to calm the brain, and daily readers. And very important is to eat in a calm setting, not while you're driving, not while you're watching the news or anything that's like a disturbing movie. Learn to be okay with slowing down so that you can detox all the mental chatter that's thrown at us. Like if I wasn't doing this talk, I'd probably be trying to get through this trail as fast as possible, walking hard, saying, I gotta get my heart rate up and I gotta get back and get things done. But I've learned to not be anxious and to not have to be rushed in everything. That in itself, you could call that a detox. And as we know, we can focus on one or two things in our lives: fear or love. It's your choice. Fear gets us in the fight or flight response. Our immune system is not going to be doing very much detoxing if we're in that fight or flight, constant anxious state. But if we choose love, which takes work, like I just got this app for sending out postcards from Instagram. You make them yourself, put a little message, and they send it out for you. So that's sending out love. And as we know, we can't be showing love and fear at the same time. You just can't do it. So if we're doing acts of love, practicing love, giving to someone every day, then it will be better. And as I talked about Brandon Burchard's daily planner, I really love, if you don't want to get that, because it's like gives you things to do, questions to ask. What'd you do today? Did you reach out to someone today? Did you give to someone? It reminds you every day. If you don't do that, at least journal about the toxic situations, get those out, and then bring in the good ones by writing maybe about someone that you don't get along with, and write kind things about them. Pray for them. That'll detoxify you, whether they change or not. It can be really great, really fulfilling. Because as you'll hear me talk throughout the program, that our own thoughts throw us into jail. Our own thoughts bind us up and don't make things flow very well. So we have to actively work on the detoxification process in all areas of life. And that's why we talk about exercise. It's so important. Like I talk about the vibe machine. If you can't exercise, having a hard time getting started, just walking is great. Or doing the vibe machine for 5 minutes. Just vibrates your body. It cleanses those cells on a cellular level. So, and of course we talk about juicing. You do some juice, you get the right electrolytes, do the vibe machine, and then that'll help us get back into a good healthy routine of exercise. I'm always trying different things, and a lot of us have done these things, but we get tired and need to restart. And you need to start over sometimes with tiny habits. You say, I used to do this months ago, but not today. You have to start small again. It's getting kind of windy, but it's great. I got a good mic. So, just breathing. As we talk about meditation, we'll talk about it more in depth. Just breathing, slowing down. I up until this point, I had the need to rush my videos and get them done as fast as possible. But I realized by showing by example, especially this video, if we're going to detox, we can't be in an anxious state. Some people say, I just needed to go and have some time alone, stare at the wall. Well, you're doing a mental detox. If you have to just be with your thoughts and be calm, that's great to process these things, not just at night, but give ourselves permission to just do nothing. Because in this world, it seems like everybody has to be eternally busy, right? Not good. Okay, so again, a quick overview. And as you'll see, this training is all about living a clean life. There's nothing better than to be calm, enjoy what you do, and to have a meal in calm, in a nice setting. You know, some families, they're always eating in stress. They're watching something, or they're arguing about something. You're not going to digest very well. You're going to stuff negative emotions if you're eating in stress. And as I've said, the Turks, they believe that eating is sacred. So we have to adopt that kind of an attitude. Let food be thy medicine, and thy medicine be thy food, said Hippocrates. So get out into nature, do your own detox, figure out what works for you, try everything. That's the most important thing with this schooling, is trying a lot of different things, because then you get ideas, and then you might think you won't like something, and then you do. That's why I'm always experimenting. I'll try anything. I'll order a book about health in a second. If I only read a couple chapters, you know, this book is not for me, I still usually got 1 point from it. So that's what I want for you guys, is to figure out what makes you detox mentally, morally, physically, spiritually, so you can live a good life. And a lot of times it's the emotional component that gives people the most trouble. But if you're doing all the other things, food, exercise, it makes those emotional components easier to deal with. And if you have momentum, then you're like, oh yeah, that thing that really bothered me, it's gone. It just I passed it up because I'm so busy living a clean life. And as we say, there's nothing better than to eat, drink, and see good for all your hard work. Good health to you.